second. Let's see what Dan can do if he can make some inroads. Evans has gone a bit wide. It looks like the line that he might use to run it down. But old Dan, he's dug in there, which has allowed the tape car to catch Ryder. Then we go back here and there's a battle going on down the back here between the Croupy car, Richie and Brendan Dennis. But the leader is out by about 10 or 15 car lengths. Here comes Dan for another attack on the car there of White. The leader, he's got this shot to this, he's just got to stay on the racetrack. White's gone high, underneath him comes Croupy, but a big one down the straight. Let's see if he can hang on. It's been a good drive by Dan in the 64 car in this one. And back coming again is Tate. But the leader, he's out by 10, 15 car lengths. He can't lose this unless something goes wrong with the car. He's coming up to put a lap on Brenda Lock. But the leader, he comes on the front straight. And Dan showing good form. He's pulled 2 or 3 car lengths on the car of White. And here comes Tate in the 34 car. The laps are running down. Evans now is on the back straight. He's got Brenda Lock in his sights. Let's see if she can hold up and not go a lap down as the 14 car of Croupy and Richie and Brendan Dennis all come across the start and finish line. A little bit wobbly, don't keep it straight, Brenda. Here come the boys. As Evans has come along with this, gets caught up at all with the tail ender. Evans now comes up to try and put a lap on Brenda Lock. Then we go back to Dan in the 64. Then it's White, then it's Tate. And a big battle going on here at the back for the very minor places. But the leader now, he's making hard yards to get around Brenda. She's trying to keep out of his road, but the best thing you can do is guys in a straight line, like trying to cut him off or anything. But down the back they go, and this is allowing Dan to come into play, but I think he's going to run out of laps. So, onto the turn 3 or 4 going the other way with Colin turn 4, onto the front straight again. She's hanging on. Oh, now she's gone low. That's a good idea, and that's allowed Evans to go around the outside. Oh, there's a lot of speed coming from Dan into 64. Let's hope it hangs on. It's the best guys he's done for the night. And back it in comes White in the 97 car. The laps must be running down. Evans still hasn't got around Brenda. She's driving reasonably straight. She's got a bit to now. She's going high. She probably doesn't know where he is, which is a strange thing. She's got no mirrors or anything. But anyway, and look at this. This is playing right into Dan's hands in the 64 car and 97 of White. So someone has got to pass Brenda Lock going down the back. There goes Evans. He's gone to the high side, but the Falcon's got a little bit. Dan's going to get caught up on the low side, but around they come, and it's a good drive by these two. They've done it well. Evans takes the win, followed by 64 car there of Dan, and we go into 97 car and White. Drivers in third place, the 97 car Richard White, and to present the trophy is Paul's wife Diane.
Who's that? Wendy? What's wrong?
Congratulations. Your grandfather is pretty
sorry.
bad. Gone up to hospital.
Yeah.
Alexandra and Rushworth.
Wants to go up and see him tonight.
Hello.
Wasn't radiator are up. Go on, help me. Thank you. Okay, in the second place, and I've had trouble with his name all night, but in second place was Dan.
I'd just like to say thank you to Rushworth Speedway, the Rail Radiators, Paul and Peter Brown, who are doing a lot of work on the car, as well as Mark Lyons and Drew Sides up for me.
Congratulations.
And the winner in the 25 car, and he's never had so much trouble getting around a lady in his life, but that's motorsport, Gary Evans.
I'd like to thank the Rushworth Speedway Club, Brother Trevor for giving me a hand on the car, and Cole Dixon Records in Wangaratta for helping me out a lot too. Thanks very much.
No worries. Now the boys are going to jump in the fire vehicle at your own peril, and the boys will drive you around, and the crowd will give you the accolades you deserve. And thanks very much. We'll see you next year for the Paul Benton Memorial. Oh, for the memorial, we'll see you more during the year. But number's second last on the outside. Okay, so matter now.
Rushworth,
Anyway, the
26th of
34 car.
October 2002,
62,
Fruities
Graham Rowley, yeah.
final.
All right, they're getting ready for the start. This should be a blast. As they drop the flag. Let's see how they sort themselves out into the first corner. It's Bull leads the way. Coming through is Sherman in the 69 car. Round the outside, Sankey trying to hang on. Then we go back to the 13 car of Cornwall, who's gone for a big dive underneath the car there of Sherman as they fly onto the front straight. In the 51 car. Then we go back there to the 13 car of Cornwall, who's coming from the clouds. Then pushing through there, I think that's the 43 car there of Mark Lyons. Coming back under Lyons is the 69 car of Sherman, and we'll sort them out as they come onto the front straight. And Brad McClure. And after them, I think we go to the 52 car there of Graham Randall. But the leader's stopped all. He's got 4 or 5 car lengths on Cornwall. Then we go back 3 or 4 car lengths now to the 43 on Lyons. Rick Sankey, Brad McClure, Randall, and the 34 car there coming through is Mark Corpacci. But onto the back straight now, it's getting close at the front. Here comes Cornwall for a run underneath the car there of Stockmore. We can't quite make it. Round the outside there goes Lloyd. The 43 on Sherman. Then it's Sankey, McClure, Randall, and the car of Corpacci with the, I think that's the Ferguson car at the back. But it's getting all action up the front. There's Billy Contact, but it's quite good.
I'd say to be Brendan. Behind the wheel of the 29 car. 42 is Stephen Bell. Back behind him is Colin Campton in the 81 car. I haven't got my list of all my drivers' names. The 15 car is some of our newer drivers and I've yet to remember their name. Alan Hall in the Crow Cam's number 7 cars out there. Mark Venbrell in the 85 car. Cruises around. 64 young Dan Carrigy. He raced over at Wankaretta last night too and really put on a good show over there and did a good job. Goes in that's Matty Magor, of course, in the new his new EB Falcon, EB. AX52 Graham Randall comes through in the 52 car. Graham Randall won the Street Stock Series last year. We've got the 59 car of Rod Lawyers out there. The off-tap racing team, Adam Monty, he raced over at Wangaratta last night as well and put in a pretty good showing too in the 9 car all the way up from Bendigo. Tyson Malone, as I said, in the 14 car really had a good run there last night. 23
November 2002.
Going to a nice boy punch. They seem to have woken up. They can use these guys. It's only their first run on the track since it's been resurfaced, so they don't realise. But I think you'll find a lot of them will wake up. They can run out fairly wide now. The track seems to be given a lot of drive. As Lyons, he looks for that hole, but the bunch is still pretty tight there. Two positions, Graham Randall comes back, no top of wheels hanging in it. Nothing's changed much except Simon Jones has got the brake and he's got out. Graham Randall in the 52 car just can't seem to get out now. He has a run at McIlvain. The back 4 cars are that evenly matched. McIlvain goes in deep under brakes. Very deep. Top of wheel comes into the back wheel. Yeah, the 2 EB Falcons side by side as they go round, but they're running back there in 6th and 5th and 6th positions, 6th and 7th positions, would you believe? Simon Jones in the Commodore is leading. There's a big bunch of Fords with one Commodore in the middle of it there. Black and white on Mark Lyons, picked up a black and white. The steward obviously seen an infringement there somewhere and just letting him know that he has saw it, but have a look how close this is. Carl Dingley runs out wide now. McIlvain comes in deep. Will he go in as deep under brakes again? And these guys definitely seem to be getting the brakes as well as the drive out. He's on the 3rd spot. Colin Campton in 2nd. So this is really some of the cars that I thought would be right up the front there, or a bit further back, and the likes of Colin Campton and Jason Meekins, Carl Dingley leading. Here comes Lyons, he under brakes, a big run down there on McIlvain. He's going to pick up that spot this time. Stewart trying to get his attention with the flag. McIlvain goes out wide and Lyons has moved up into 4th now. Randall goes with him. Top of Weeds in there as well. But this race is just about over. They're on the last lap now, but it has been a fantastic race. 4 Street Stocks this one. Simon Jones out in front in the 56 car. Takes the check. Jason Meekins gets up there for 3rd. 4th place to Lyons. 5th to Randall. 6th to Top of Weeds. All the work in this
Open pass,
now.
Alex.
What sort of time is going to be on? Down the back straight, Miller's still out in front at the moment. Graham Randall, Lyons, here comes Alan Hall now. As he comes up behind Lyons, he's straight around the outside. Sale. I don't think it's all that near either. It's a 350 Chev powered, of course, and a few good bits in it, and goes quite well. It is the ex-Dave Roberts car originally. Dave Roberts, of course, being the promoter of Bendigo. This is his old super sedan he used to race. Level as he doesn't
just races at club level. Good fast car is in a club level car, a very fast car actually. And well, he certainly seems to be able to drive it well. Graham Randall now has a bit of it. He sees Alan Hall go around, he'll go with him all the way around, runs it right out to the fence, Miller's down on the low side. This time he goes around and slips into second spot behind Alan Hall. Miller's back to third lines, he's back in fourth. So Alan Hall now, he's got the fresh air there, he's opened his car up and pulled out a good break. He'll pick up the white flag this time around. This is the big super sedan of Alan Hall. On the 22nd night meet. So we'll see a full field of super sedans every night meet. Alan Hall down the back straight for the last time. Graham Randall sits in second. Miller's going to hang on to his third at this stage. So for Alan Hall in the 86. Second place. Third place to Miller in the 46 car. And Randall gets away nicely. Quite a few of these newer model Falcons, the EBs, or they're not new now, but you do three-stop races, quite a few tumbleweeds, and they're having a bit of a rub up there as they go down the back straight, bit of paint swapping going on. Tumbleweeds moved up into second place. Lyons, he starts to wind it up now, he's back and forth. Young Mark Lyons, as they come around, his car's only a couple of race goals for him. Side parts recovery, a car of Colin Campton sits back there in 7th position at the stage. Lyons, he gets the tail right out loose and gets it airborne. The boot has a bit of a flap there, and I wonder how many pins are in that boot because it actually popped open. They come around. Randall, very hard to catch from out in front. Very hard to catch. Out there in front. Tumbleweed's going to try and run him down. Simon Jones has come off the back of the pack. He's up to fourth already. Jason Meakin's in third spot doing all that. Colin Campton seems to have got this car sorted out. Simon Jones worked up the inside there of Jason Meakin's. Jones and Meakin's right in front of the Stewart. There's a bit of free stuff going on there, and Stewart would have got a clear vision of that one. So Simon Jones throws the tail out, and Meakin's has to take evasive action. Jones went the back out there. It's what you call a racing incident, but unfortunately for Jason Meakin's, it's cost him the length of the straight, and it really wasn't his fault. But that's racing for you. So Jason Meakin's at the back. Simon Jones on the charge still in third position. Our leader Graham Randall still cruising along, doing it pretty easy. Tumbleweed's on the chase though, but I don't think he's going to run him down. He's trying hard to get there, but the car just sits beautiful. That car of Graham Randall, beautifully set up car. Randall so well. Tumbleweed Jones seems to have finally got this Commodore all sorted out over the last few weeks. He's up in third spot from the rear. Along with Colin Campbell started down the back, so he's done well. There's a lose over there by Rod McElvain. Didn't see how that started, so I won't make comment on who caused it. But the checkered flag goes to Graham Randall. 52.89, 56 other numbers.
16, Rod McElvain, Mark Lyons, 1 second. Up into third is Colin Campton. Simon Jones is trying to get up into fourth, but Rod McElvain goes around the outside, loses a little bit of ground, gets back into fourth position. Simon Jones tries to cut underneath and going into turn 3, but still on the outside. Rod McElvain's doing it nicely. 81 car of Campton. Now the toss-up is between the two Commodores. Who's going to get fourth? Simon Jones in the 56 car at the moment, Rodney McElvain in the 16 car, but Graham Randall in the 52 car. Okay, we have gone yellow. We have gone yellow. Now ready to race. Here we go, green is down. Colin Campton in the 81 car wants to to be up there as well. Simon Jones is doing it well. But still out in front we have 89 of Topperween. Lyons wants to take that third position away from him. Colin Campton's not letting him get away, and Simon Jones brings up in fourth position. Graham Randall in the 52 car wants to go round the ball on the outside. Not doing a bad job. 89 of Topperween, 43 of Lyons, 81 of Campton, 52 of Randall, 56 of Jones, 24 of Meekins, 16 of McIlvain and 16 of Dingley, the two 16s at the back. Some good clean racing here in the street stocks today. Not a lot of damage there. Still out in front we have the 89 car of Mark Topperween. Mark Lyons looks like he's pretty settled there in the second position, just waiting for that chance to get up there on either the outside or the inside to take away the first position from the 89 car. And Colin Campton up into third position, Graham Randall in fourth. Those are the positions. Purple and white, except Falcon out in front, the 89 car. Lyons still behind him, trying to wait for a gap. Campton's lost a little bit of ground there. A couple of car lengths with Graham Randall right up his rear. Jason Meekins gone out a little bit. So it looks like we've got four fields now. A tussle for first and second, third and fourth, fifth and sixth, and seventh and eighth. Two and two. An XF, an EA,